Okay, and this is my room.
Wow. Look at all those trophies.
Shelves full of gleaming trophies. Not unusual for a 13-year-old, except that this is the bedroom of Bethany Hamilton, the kid who was well on her way to becoming the best in the world. This is Bethany doing what she loves best. Even before she hit her teens, she was being called a future superstar, with surfing sponsors flocking to sign her to endorsement deals.
And you didn't scream? You didn't cry?
No. Throughout this, I couldn't really feel anything on my left side, so there was no pain, no nothing.
It was October 31st, Halloween. Like most days, Bethany and her best friend Alana Blanchard started the day surfing, this time with Alana's brother Byron and father Holt.
For about a half hour, and I was laying on my board sideways. This arm was laying in the water.
Bethany's wound was shocking.
It looked like a monster took off her arm, almost a surgical amputation.
It's hard to believe, but Bethany was lucky that day. Just another inch or two and the bite would have been fatal. One look at her surfboard puts the violence of the attack into perspective. And this shark was captured just days later, swimming close to shore. Now forensics experts will decide whether it's the actual shark that attacked Bethany. People witnessed.
It's, like, pretty good.
Yeah.
It's, like, really close to the bone, though.
You can feel the bone?
You can feel it if you want.
Really? It doesn't hurt?
Just right there.
Wow, it really is.
And that's part of the magic of Bethany Hamilton, a 13-year-old teaching the rest of us about dealing with hardship. She's not going to cover up her wound just to make us feel better.
The reason she's still with us is because God's got a plan for the rest of her life. I think she's going to be an inspiration to many, many people.
She has a will to live, an unshakable faith in God, and a drive to be the best at everything she does. She's already loosening up on her skateboard. Just waiting for the doctors to say it's okay to get in the water, because all Bethany wants is to get back on a surfboard. Each day brings challenges, and Bethany says, opportunity.
You got a pretty strong faith, don't you?
Yeah.
What would you tell a 13-year-old kid about dealing with a curveball, having something come in your life that you didn't expect, but you still got to handle?
I think that if it's something bad and you think it's bad, make sure that you keep a positive attitude or things won't be fun for you, and always try to look forward to things and not look back. Most of all, keep your positive attitude.
For this golden child, all they could see was a promising career now over, a beautiful young girl forever scarred. But that's not how Bethany sees it.
Well, it's not that bad. I mean, it's okay. Some people are like, gosh, that's the worst thing that could ever happen. But to me, like, getting like a bad disease is pretty bad too, you know?
Within days, Bethany started taking the first steps toward recovery. The power of positive thinking would prove more potent than any shark. Thankfully, Bethany is right-handed, and she's learning to do things with one hand. Since the surfer girl left the hospital, there have been some tough moments, adjusting to the physical and emotional effects of the attack. As the story of her injury, and more importantly, her attitude, spread, hundreds of well-wishers stopped by with cards, flowers, and stuffed animals, all to support the girl who refuses to quit. But for Bethany, the shark attack is a thing of the past. Now she is all about getting back on her feet, back with her family, and amazingly, back in the water. To think, just 3 weeks ago, Bethany barely cheated death from the jaws of a shark, and yet it is she who's keeping everyone's spirits high.
Well, I think that I should just have a positive attitude towards these new challenges coming up, and if I have a bad attitude, then...
You feel that for yourself, you need to come back? You need to get back into the water, back on a board?
Well, if I don't get back on my board, I'll be in a bad mood forever.
You think you're going to surf again?
I think? I know. I'm going to serve again.
Thanksgiving is almost here, and it will be a special one for the Hamilton family. More than ever, they now know just how much they have.
I think we're all very thankful that I'm still here. And
So now, Bethany, this is your final fitting for this prosthetic arm, correct?
I think so, yeah.
I could see the excitement in Bethany's eyes as she was fitted with an artificial limb.
What do you think?
I like it.
You do? Does it make you feel better to have it rather than not have it?
At certain points, when I'm like with all my friends, I don't usually wear it because like they know it's like not real, but like it's good for like the airport and stuff. How do you make it stay still?
Okay, there's a little lever right inside here.
Now at age 14, Bethany's been fitted by Hanger Prosthetics and Orthotics with the initial versions of an arm that could eventually mirror this one, with its movements electronically powered and controlled by her own muscles.
Will this arm that you have be functional at all for you, or is it just strictly to have something there and